Hello everyone, welcome. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of January 2nd through the 8th of 2023. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. And your first card out is the Six of Swords. So moving on to calmer, better shores for yourself, leaving something behind. People, places, and things. In this case, it could be you're thinking of moving to a new residence, a new change in careers for some of you as well this week. You're making some pretty big decisions here. You know, maybe something in your life you figured was going to go a lot smoother hasn't, so you're, determined this week to figure out which way you want to go. And the Nine of Rods. So most definitely standing your ground in your decisions. You made some decisions here, either just recently or in the past, and you're defending them. You've made the decisions for yourself because of things that were going on in your life, and you wanted different things to happen in your life. So you stood your ground, made your decisions, and you went with it. And now you're looking at it, still defending it. You're having that, I'm ready. If this has to happen, I'm ready. And Judgment. That's all right. You've put off making this decision for a while because it's weighing heavy on you. You didn't want to make any hasty choices, so you've weighed on this for quite a while. This has been a long time coming, and you're realizing now that your time is up. And there's people, places, and things that in your life that you're going to have to face the truth on. Whether you were part of it or that sort of thing, party to it, and you're no longer going to carry that guilt and, those bad habits, that sort of thing, and you're going to let people, places, and things go in your life if they've, been abusive to you verbally, that sort of thing, because that, is not a kind place to be. You're letting that person and places go once and for all. You've realized that it's not in your best interest for yourself, mentally or physically. So you're willing to heal yourself, realize who you have to let go in your life, and you're willing to accept that. And the Five of Cups. So most definitely, taking that well-deserved time out. Maybe there's been a misunderstanding in the past, in a friendship, some sort of unsuccessful, relationship or disappointment. Maybe you've had to take some sort of refresher course at work or whatever, and you didn't quite get the scores that you were looking for, and this could be in school as well for some of you. Some sort of dream that you had, worked very hard on. You've come to the conclusion that, things have not panned out quite the way you wanted them to, so you're coming to that ideas in your mind of which way you want to go in your future here. And there's still plenty on offer here right behind you, and you realize that. You're just spending a little bit of time, looking at where you came from, what you've sacrificed to get where you are, and realizing that, the trip isn't over. You still got ways to go here, but you're willing to do it. Yeah, you're just a little bit bored. Four of Cups. You're, like I said, you're realizing that you've put a lot of effort, time, and energy into different things in your life, and you're content and you have enough, and you realize that as well. You're not silly, but you desire more in your life. Maybe at this time you've, spent a little bit of time and you've indulged a little bit more than you wanted to, and now you're having that, oh my God, I had such a good time at New Year's, but I wish I hadn't have done it quite that much, that sort of thing. And the Strength card. So you definitely, understanding that it's not doing you any good to repress, your feelings all the time. Maybe you need to have a heart to heart with somebody in order to set yourself free. In some cases, this could be you getting a pay raise in the very near future, going forward. Sorry about that. That's my house phone. I will ignore that. Anyhow, you're having the willpower to move forward for yourself. You know what you want to do. You're in control of different things in your life. You've learned to avoid people, places, and things that don't make you happy or feel good about your choices in life because you want to move forward. You're understanding where, you don't want to second guess yourself anymore. So your mind's made up. You're moving forward. And you have the conviction to do it. And the Page of Pentacles. So there you go. Invitations being offered, opportunities are being offered, and you're starting to understand what's on the table for yourself. So you're feeling more optimistic this week about your decisions. Your verbal skills are getting a little bit better. You're realizing that, you want to go forward with things and you're okay with that. So you're on the upswing this week for yourself. On the Ten of Swords. So you've definitely had to make some hasty decisions here for yourself. I shouldn't say hasty. You've been betrayed and you've gotten wind of it. You're realizing, if you entrusted somebody or places or things that people are starting to, show their true colors to you. So, and it's unfortunate that has happened to you because you don't deserve that. Nobody does. Maybe you've put your trust in somebody that has truly let you down, and it's not a nice realization that you have to do this. So you're going forward for yourself. You're going to take the swords out of your back. You realize where you can trust somebody and you can't trust somebody. So you're just stepping back, stepping out of it, and moving forward for yourself. Yeah. And the Five of Swords. So most definitely realizing where you come from. All that you've had to do, what you have to do going forward, where you're coming from, who's betrayed you. You've had to, you're getting weary of defending yourself all the time. Your choices in life, where you're going in life, what's coming at you, that sort of decisions in your life. And it's wearing on you, mentally as well as physically. So you're just going to keep to yourself. You'll stand your ground when you have to, and you'll move forward. And the Chariot. So most definitely, thinking of taking a trip somewhere maybe, Now this could be an actual trip for some of you. Maybe you're taking a trip somewhere this week to go and visit somebody or go shopping, that sort of thing. And for others of you, this could be you, deciding to get out of a dead-end job, some sort of punching the ticket out of, a dead-end something. Now, whether it's a situation, whether it's a job or where you live or people you hang around with, but you're realizing that, I've already made my choices in life. I know which way I want to go and what I'm going to have. So you got your eye on the brass ring and you're not, getting persuaded in any direction away from it. Ooh, and good times coming in, Maybe some people are stopping by you haven't seen for a while, unexpected surprise visitors, and you're having really good times. You get along really well, you're just laughing and enjoying each other's company, just really good, fast-moving energy coming towards you this week. And the Sun card, so very nice. Enjoying yourself, You're feeling more optimistic. You're rewarding yourself a little bit more. Your health is starting to return. You're relishing in the moments that you have in your life right now. You're starting to enjoy, everything around you, your family, your friends. If you have children, you're enjoying them. Things are just starting to go the way you want it. You're feeling a little more lighthearted yourself. You're not so, always on demand. You're thinking more on a positive note this week for yourself. And the Lovers. So, you're committing to something new this week. This could be a career, some passionate, something that speaks to your heart. You're feeling optimistic. Wow, it's a wonderful card. And if this is a new relationship for some of yous coming in, it's going to be one that you're quite happy with, or this could be the relationship that you're already in. If this is a relationship one that you're happy. You're getting along really well with each other. You're seeing eye to eye, that sort of thing. But I'm thinking this is more the lines of a career choice for yourself, something that speaks, passionate to your heart. Maybe you've done something recently that you've realized that I quite enjoy that and it makes me happy to go and do that. So that's where you're at this week. And the Hangman, you've held yourself off at making these choices for a while. You've weighed the pros and cons. You've listened to all the positive and negatives of both sides before you've made any great decisions going forward this week. And the Page of Cups. So definitely invitations. Good news coming in. This could be the rekindling of an old friendship that you used to have for a long time. Somebody coming in from the past. And the Six of Cups. So definitely nostalgia, looking back. Maybe somebody's going to pop by this week, totally unexpected. You're going to have a really good time reminiscing, getting along, spending that time together. But, you have a few things in your life that you have to air out, but they're not fatal. You've already realized them. You're already starting to deal with them, but you're moving on a positive note this week. All right, and your Angel Oracle card. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. So take a step back. Don't do anything in haste. All right, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.